Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to our broadcast. We have the DPC Tour 2 for 2022. A lot of twos going on. And this is for the Open Qualifiers, North America, of course. I'm eXtine. I'm joined by my friend St. Blue. How you doing, St. Blue?
I'm doing fantastic, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah. I've just been working on some food projects, including Yow Sauce.
Yow!
Check out eXtineFamilyFoods.com for more on that. I need to drop some updates, but we slanging some sauce for sure. Hit me up on Twitters as well. Anyways, we're here tonight. I'm going to jump into the game. We're here tonight to follow the exploits of TeamLigma. Yes, indeed. And, well, they are a notorious team featuring some players from the Portland Burnsiders. None other than the man Notorious himself, Aaron KU. And that's going to be CFY with No Soporteo Casas and Kobe. Kobe will be playing our pause 5, excuse me, while CFY on the off lane. And yeah, we're up against Genjutsu. That's Power, Total Blaze It, Zack and Attack, Cry 11, and Bushin. You know any of these guys, St. Blue?
Yeah, everyone on Ligma I know back and forth and up and down, but not Genjutsu. Maybe Bushin I've played against in the past. I'll probably go stalk him on Dota Buff real quick, see if I recognize anyone. But for the most part, no, this might just be a nobody stack.
It's really hard to tell in these open qualifiers, and these open qualifiers are a rough life.
Oh yeah.
You know, you can definitely run into some pretty fierce teams, and we did end up with looks like 31 with just Black Ice getting a default win going into the next round. So quite a few teams in this event, and I think we're going all the way tonight.
Oh, for sure. Come on.
Yeah, we're going all the way tonight. They don't have to play the grand finals. Because the grand finals determines, I don't know, nothing important, I believe, right?
I believe
you
you
have to play the semifinals, right? Because they need 4 teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's no seeding, so it's just like, get in, win.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to find the Wikipedia link on this, but. Should be in for a good night. I unless there's some weird cheese. That's the OD second pick. You know, all of a sudden OD games are weird, man. Like they're just like techies. You gotta play different. It's not real Dota in my opinion, but I'm just a Dota purist here. No biggie.
No big deal. No big deal. Yeah, sorry. We're getting into the second round of draft picks and bans. First, I'm just checking up on production a little bit because I am the producer here. So all complaints about camera work, etc., file them right here. And hopefully we'll be here for a while tonight. And wishing the team quite a bit of luck, of course.
Well, actually, I just looked into it. If we're talking the DPC Tour 2 closed qualifiers for NA,
yeah,
it looks like only top 2 qualify with a lower bracket. Oh wait, this is the opens though. So yes, we're filling in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4 has been filled. So yeah, tonight is 4 to go. So you are completely correct. We are hopping into the opens right now.
Right, yeah.
And
so
as you said, Black Ice scooped through.
And we just have to play through the quarterfinals. So essentially, I mean, let's see again. Let's try to find the rules here real quick, because hopefully at least the quarterfinals is a BO3 or something. Yeah, best of 3 in the round of 8.
So did
I hate
Ligma
English though.
Performing
best
the
of
first.
What? No, I don't believe they entered. So.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Sometimes I hate English as a language though, because it says best of 1s until round of 16, and then it says I just skipped past it. best of 3 round of 8. So in some sense, there's a black hole there. What happens in round of 16? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like that less than or equal to.
Yeah,
Tell us if it's equal to or not.
Yeah. You gotta say through. You gotta say through.
Exactly.
Here. Let me hit you with an English question that's been bothering us at work, and perhaps Retro can sub in as well. And in a completely theoretical situation, you don't have any information, and someone says to you, substitute A for B. What is left at the end of the equation?
Substitute A for B. What is left?
Yeah, I mean, like, if someone just says substitute A for B, then like what are you ending up with?
Like,
because this is like
pasta with rice.
Right.
What are you left with?
Right.
Rice.
You're saying rice? Okay, you're saying B.
Exactly, because there's no existence of the pasta to begin with.
But you're
right?
sure
because
you're not like replacing the rice? You're substituting the rice with the pasta because the pasta's like the substitute.
It depends, right?
Because Retro says A, right? Retro says A, but I think what we've determined in the food industry, or I don't know, my friends, my compatriots, is this is a quandary. You need to know what you're starting with. Otherwise, you could really go either way there.
Food industry.
Yeah,
I'll have to take your word for it.
I mean, no, this is deep. I think this is one of those philosophical questions. There's no wrong answer.
Oh boy, I'm really excited for this. I mean, we've got some really good draft picks already. I mean, we've got some really good ones: Mars Mirana and Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, I was just excited to see Notorious log back into Dota today. Let alone know that we were gonna get some Dawnbreaker
retirement. Here he comes.
Yeah, and
on request.
Mirana, one of his heroes, he was accused when we first stumbled upon Notorious. I won't put him on blast because in some ways, maybe not the most enlightening story. Somebody accused Notorious of just being an account purchaser because he just had these heroes that he was spamming and getting rank on that he was super good on. And then somebody else accused him of just being a hero spammer or whatever. But, his Mirana and his Rubik and I think his Earthshaker at times, certainly led him pretty strong on the ladder. And, why not, right?
I'll speak from experience from actually playing against him. Unbiased. Just complete, pure, in the competition. I had not known him prior. He's good. He's hard to play against.
Yeah. And
he picks up bad lane matchups and does great.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you can attest. Like, I'll pick the best 5-1 combo in the world to deal with him, and he'll still somehow win the lane.
Yeah, and if Genjutsu, did their research, then they should be aware that Notorious Rubik is something that you need to ban.
Oh, there's only one reason why Rubik gets first banned, and obviously they're leaning into it. Jakiro, Tide, OD, these are heroes that hate Rubik. So maybe they came in with this preconceived notion of a draft. Maybe they're just getting lucky that they banned the Rubik spammer off their best hero, and they're like, hey, let's just lean into it. I mean, Silencer banned on 3 as well, so they are team fight heavy, and hopefully TeamLigma recognizes this and goes very skirmishy, very fast paced, because OD ult, Dawn ult, Ravage, like, you're playing around minute plus cooldowns. So far, hopefully this pick is skirmishy. Yes, sir. We got some tempo. They just want to push towers. What's Genjutsu do? Okay, bear with me. Leshrac starts Diabolic Edicting or whatever his W is, your tower. What are you gonna do if you're this team? What do you do? Banish him? He's still gonna do the damage.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of poke.
Yeah, Genjutsu's team to me sort of feels like the Harlem Globetrotters showing up to an NBA game,
Yeah, they're gonna have to pull out some miracle 3-2-2 or something for. So far, this draft is a little brutal.
Yeah, because I mean, when I don't know, like what exactly are their positions here as well? I mean, is that Dawnbreaker 4?
I think it's offlane Tide, Dawn 4, Jack 5, OD mid, and they're just trying to figure out like what hard carry they want. And I'm just saying, like, Ligma's got every single hero they've wanted. They got a great 3-4 combo with Mars Marana. It's pretty
Right.
brain dead. You spear into arrow, and like Notorious is a Marana. And you also have this like Nyx pick into OD, and I'm baffled that Genjutsu didn't ban it. I mean, I feel like everyone's played OD once into a Nyx, and you've hated life.
And I think they just figured too. They're like, okay, well, they got their off laner and they got their pause 4. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like, oh, they can't pick Nyx or whatever. But yeah, you got to watch out for that Kobe Nyx. I think that's certainly something that's in his wheelhouse, in his repertoire. As you mentioned, very effective against Outworld Destroyer, and you know, even Dawnbreaker or Tide. Yeah. Even Dawnbreaker or Tidehunter, not necessarily great picks because you know you have these things that Nyx can see coming and throw out. His Spike Carapace. You know, you get a Ravage, he can Carapace. Dawnbreaker's about to fly in, he can Carapace. You know.
Well, I don't really know what hard carry really solves the answers for Genjutsu's draft. I mean, a lot of the ones I like are gone, and yeah, exactly. I was gonna say something like Wraith King or maybe Life Stealer, but like they're all banned, right? Like, Jug is gone, Slark is gone. You really don't have many options, and you don't. They have 15 seconds with 4 in reserve, so I don't. I hate when you get trapped in a draft like this. You don't even have last pick, and there's no hero that really feels good against Mars Marana or in this game. Viper? Safe lane OD or safe lane Viper?
Safe lane
It could be
Viper,
Cordon maybe, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, Outworld pause 4 is not a thing, right?
I mean, you could offlane the OD for Tide
and
Core Dawn, Core Viper. It's not. It's
right. Yeah,
no,
we
it's
have
not
seen
good.
that pause. Yeah, we have seen that pause 1 OD, but I'm not necessarily a big fan of that one.
I think against Mars Marana just feeds on cooldown.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to just keep an eye out real quick on the side as well if there was any other crazy games in this first round. What we know about? Okay, and they're gonna go Terrorblade, a KU classic. That's one of those like if you were just like, you know, who are the Burnsiders gonna pick for carry, and you're going into it blind, you know, you're like KU, Terrorblade, yeah.
Nightmare Fuel. I've played against this so many times in scrims, officials. KU's Terrorblade is so miserable to play against because even when I kill him like 2-3 times in lane, he just pops out of the jungle 10-20 minutes later and he's got 5 items and is just face rolling us. His farming efficiency is uncanny on this hero. He really knows how to push every single stat to his advantage. I'm really excited for this, and Aaron on the Leshrac, I mean, it is one of his better heroes that he's been grinding for MMR lately and for the past few months actually. I mean, I've always said Aaron is kind of one of the players that's spirit heroes or Leshrac. Like he's got an incredible Ember Spirit, Storm Spirit, but his Leshrac lately has been really, I think, an MMR grinder, and it's a great team hero for pushing towers. You really want that tower pressure. I think that's the name of the game. Yeah,
he has been grinding for sure lately. Aaron kind of pushing forward in the last month, hitting that ladder hard, which you love to see. And essentially that is the gym of the Dota world, you know. You got to get in there, you got to lift those weights. Yeah, get them reps in. You know, not get too frustrated with the situation and what's going on. But you got to get those reps in, climb that ladder, chase success, and see what's working as well with this new patch that's out here. So
emotional control reps too, baby. Don't forget the emotional rep.
And that's something that the Burnsiders actually, you know, are bringing to this table very strongly. There's some other teams that are in this bracket that bring a lot of experience to the table, particularly typical NA. You know, is one that the Burnsiders have screamed against quite a bit. Burnsiders are actually, excuse me, I'm calling them a different name than I should be. The TeamLigma actually will be up against potentially Sand King Gomez in the next round. So,
That's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, I was trying to look
goodness.
ahead to see, you know, who might be a tough future
Definitely-
opponent, you know, as the way these bracket draws have gone. And yeah, that's pretty hype.
We'll get him introduced. Look at the smoke. Are we gonna see a first blood?
Yeah, right now let's get into it. Genjutsu smoking forward and trying to park out by this bounty rune. Aaron's gonna, somebody's gonna pop it. I don't know, just disappear already, I guess. As Aaron throws out the good luck.
The return.
And the ward is up there, so he has spotted him.
Who's playing what? Give me it.
Oh shit, sorry dog. Over for Genjutsu, Power's gonna be the Outworld Destroyer. Oof, you got me tripping up now.
Sorry,
Genjutsu on the Tidehunter. Sorry, Total Blaze on the Tidehunter. Zack and attack will be Dawnbreaker, while Cry 11 plays Jakiro and the Ketosis Man Guy. I might just call him Keto. Oh no, on the Viper. That was the oh no was the sound of me and my monitor overheating. I knew it was bound to happen, but we got a quick solve. We're in the game again already. Over for the Burnsiders, we're gonna have Notorious playing the Mirana right now. Well, he's still lurking early.
Safe lane OD.
Yeah. Okay. Notorious will be lurking in the off lane with Mars, played by CFY. I don't know CFY. CFY got a few official games in with the Burnsiders. Up in top lane will be Kobe on the Nyx Assassin, with KU playing his signature Terrorblade. Aaron in mid on the Leshrac.
You see that Mirana started with the Wraith Band? This is going to be a lot of pressure. Here's my bold prediction. OD dies 3 times in 10 minutes in this lane.
Yeah, I could see that happening. I mean...
Jakiro's a good laner, but like...
Oh yeah, spear and arrow setup, you know, in a smash. Basically, Jakiro brings a lot of magic damage, but if you get some regen coming out your way with Notorious already queuing up a...
The moment they hit level 2, it's on.
Yeah, right. He's already got a salve.
I'm excited. Yeah. Oh god,
I'm
so
go for it already.
Did they stab? I was looking away. Alright. Top lane, the Dawn started with an Oov. And not really getting too many trades in. Nyx's HP regens through the roof, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's literally tied across the board. Perfectly tied CS. You don't see this often.
Yeah, I was noticing that as well out of the mid lane.
That's weird. I mean, it's just, we got an arrow in the bottom lane, OD. Now he's pinned to tower. I don't think he's going to die here, but this is really good pressure.
Yeah, Jackie's got the salve, has to use that already. Just 2 tangos left in the lane for regen, though, at the moment.
Look at that efficiency. Leshrac stacking. They're going on the top lane with the stun, and they pop meta, but it looks like they're just going to want to pressure with this double ranged wave.
Yeah, KU 9 and 2 on the last hits. He's off to a pretty solid start. Notorious will get the side pull in this bottom lane.
Yeah, it looks like the Nyx is going to try and side pull in the top lane while Terrorblade postures, but Dawn interrupts. Yep. Yeah, just really good laning from both teams the whole time. Like, just really static, focusing range creeps, pulling lane equilibrium. It is some textbook Dota. I think they're just both playing super safe. No one wants to be the first blood of the quali, you know.
Right.
But so far so good. I mean, Mars has already got a Soul Ring and a Bracer.
You get a stack on the small camp. Jackie's certainly doing his thing down here. Has a salve out here as well now, while OD got a few more tangos brought out. Pretty nice little ward down here, though. Showing off good vision to the dire side.
Yeah, Aaron's been doing a great job. Look at that small camp just to the right of mid. It's triple stacked. Wow. He does it on clockwork. Every single top of the minute, he's gotten a stack off. I've never seen someone so meticulous about stacking for himself and really pushing his game along. Like, Aaron is a really good fundamental player. Like, through and through.
Yeah, I love to get that stack on as kind of a more supporty player. Right now, the Dawnbreaker getting attack on Nyx. He's got that concussive shell. Turns around with the impale. A little bit of harass. KU's still just killing some creeps within tower range, just fine.
That was the first minute that Leshrac did not stack a camp in this entire game.
And they control both bottle runes. Notorious is over here, and they have
This
eyes
might
on
be a
him.
kill. Yep.
Oh, pretty beautiful setup there.
He's dead.
Yeah, they're gonna let him take that bottle rune.
Oh, he stole first blood. Notorious, the true Yapsaur. He's out here. Stealing the extra like 300 gold. What was it? 342. Wow.
Yeah, he's got an urn coming out his way already.
Really good heads up play by Genjutsu though to really pressure the Mars the moment they saw Mirana leave lane. They almost pressured the Mars entirely out of lane here.
And they put a lot of damage on this Jakiro. Mars definitely limping away here. 140. He's turning around to try to deal with this Jakiro. Not going to be able to trade out a kill though. Notorious still going for it though. Yeah, wow.
And he gets out.
Yeah, not going to be able to get
Urn
that.
just delivered.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get an urn charge beforehand, but still super strong plays from him. Yeah, top lane starting to go off here. Dawnbreaker under attack here from this meta Terror Blade. However, Dawn able to get out of that attack range and the stick.
So what was it? The 6-minute rune? Is that the big chalupa here? We got Aaron taking a triple small stack. He just hit 6. Huge chunk of change.
Yeah, network doing pretty good for him.
Yeah, it's almost time. I'm still rocking those last hits and denies. 8 to 9 is usually when I peel it over to net worth.
Yeah.
Some people aim for 13 if you watch other streams, perhaps, but there's no other stream than the eXtine stream. Hit him with the yow.
Yow! You know how we're doing.
It's really static right now. I think it's really just on like Mirana and Leshrac to apply pressure to Viper and apply pressure to these towers, because as you can see, the Mars is just sitting in the trees letting OD have the lane because Notorious is mid.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard for the Mars to do anything other than soak right now. So I think Notorious is recognizing it and finally heading back, but my prediction falling through because Notorious wants to roam and win the game, I guess, instead of just chain killing OD. God. Brutal. But looks like we got just really stacked lanes. When do you predict this Terrorblade to just go jungle and say, I'm done with this tide, I'm sick of it?
I mean, I think he's still fairly comfortable for a bit, but certainly give it a couple more minutes. You know, this Dawnbreaker's not really all that effective, but I mean, once the tide is about to hit 6, and really not all that long, and that changes the equation of how much you can kind of stay in the pocket and bang. But then again, you know, KU's not going to be far from level 6 himself, and obviously that Sunder, you know, a lot of people try to avoid taking it early, but they will save that point in case they need it in an emergency. So,
I mean, Aaron is just eating up the jungle, multiple double stacks, and he's giving mid to Notorious. I guess they really want to prioritize this Mirana and just try and get as much levels on everyone except Nyx, basically.
Yeah.
Which is pretty typical.
Yeah, and especially in this role as a pause 5, you know, he doesn't necessarily need that Vendetta early.
Yeah.
You know, he's still going to be using Impale. He actually doesn't have any points in Mana Burn. You know, can just focus on Concussive Shell and Impale to do his kind of supporty things. We do have Notorious out here with the smoke trying to creep in right behind. He does get popped, and then the Courier gets vision of him. So a little unfortunate, his method of attack not quite working out for him. And does put good damage onto the Dawnbreaker. Really kind of just separates him out there, though. His Courier flying right over the Tidehunter, but you know, he's slow.
You know, if he had urn charges, that's a kill. That's the worst part.
Yeah, for sure. He was pretty
If
close.
it just came like 2 seconds sooner in that bottom lane, then he would have another kill. Whoa, Leshrac and Mars heading mid with the Mars ulti, and just like I said during draft, he's dive ulting your tower. What do you do?
Yeah, and the Arcane Rune there. you know, just kind of adds to the ease of this strategy.
Oh, he's gonna get another off in 3 seconds. Oh,
And nice
Notorious
arrow
scouting.
angle attack here, yeah, from Notorious. Kind of distracting Viper and company. And perfect vision of it as well.
Oh, that was a really good hammer, actually. Just breaking the tree line makes it so much harder for them to go.
Really nice arena though, and pressure on this Viper. They're gonna be able to blow him up real quick. Ravage comes out here trying to put some hurt onto Aaron. Aaron is certainly losing a lot of life rapidly. He's got the wand, uses it, but the damage coming out here. That's going to be the power from the Outworld Devourer. Notorious.
The urn.
Oh, it was the urn. Okay, I didn't see it. That's hilarious.
Barely ticked them down. Honestly, really good for TeamLigma. Like, you get a huge chunk of damage. Your Leshrac barely dies. Like, if he has a, I don't know if he had a raindrop, but if he had a raindrop there, like, he lives through all of that. Like,
yeah.
That was so close.
And one of those circumstances as well where, you know, basically the Terrorblade didn't have to come. He's still just farming away happily. They get the kill on the Viper and the Tidehunter, so two real key targets. And additionally, you know, Ravage was used, so that's 2.5 minutes now where they're going to be pretty comfortable that any team fight, you know, could go their way. The arena, of course, is a shorter cooldown, so they kind of always know, you know, at least kind of timing-wise, if that Ravage has gone out, they'll be able to get an arena off beforehand. And a lot of pressure on this Viper. Yeah, that was beautiful.
Oh my god, that was such a good carapace.
And macro power coming out here, and everybody just leaves, so also very well played there by TeamLigma.
Wow. Wow. They last picked Viper into a Nyx. I just need that to be said. I mean,
yeah. I mean, again, that is this power of this Nyx. They were under some time pressure for sure. Maybe it's just kind of one of those things that you just figure like, okay, well, I'll just eat that stun. He's going for a Dragonlance right now as a first item. I'd be curious if he chooses to go kind of an earlier BKB as his second item. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know,
OD and Viper both need to go Witchblade BKB and Dragonlance BKB respectively. And we're gonna see a quote-unquote tower trade, but this Radiant team is just so bad at taking towers. If Jakiro's your best tower taker, not good.
And Dawnbreaker comes down here to, I guess, just, you know, hang out. Like, you know, what are you really expecting to do? CFY doesn't get any vision, unfortunately.
No soaking to be had.
No, not really. Yeah, not really much experience to be had there. And now just kind of stuck behind. So Notorious messing around here with Viper's jungle.
Looks like Tidehunter and Jakiro smoked up, want to apply a little bit of pressure. Oh, I love these new Pine Cone Warpine Raiders.
Yeah, those are a lot of fun. Tidehunter gets his smoke popped, so they do know that something's up here.
Yeah, they're hovering against their sentry. Oh no, that's a dire obs. They're a complete. They smoked under a dire ob.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
And we do have a stun coming out here on Tidehunter. Use the Vendetta as well. Concussive Shell will help, or sorry, Spike Carapace, excuse me. I keep saying that. Spike Carapace will help deal with this Viper, get him off his back. Macro Prior coming out here, but again, TeamLigma just can disengage afterwards.
Does Aaron get a free tower top? OD's rotating, got a fresh Witchblade. They're pinging him like crazy. Yeah, and here they come. If he could just get off the Astral.
No. He decides a little too deep to just kind of keep chasing him into the trees. Little Shrek will teleport home to top off on some mana real quick.
This net worth chart is about to go parabolic soon. The Terrorblade has been completely left alone, no pressure, AFK farm mode.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things. The Terrorblade's items, you know, he's heading towards that Dragonlance now. But I like the Yasha and the Falcon Blade combined with his kit. The farming that enables versus Viper with this Dragonlance, you know. he isn't really going to be farming as well as this Terrorblade. Terrorblade's going to outscale him hard as this game goes on.
I'm excited for this Terrorblade. He's just gonna pop off soon. I mean, he went Falcon Blade Yasha. Like this is AFK farm mode. Like he's got the rice fields and he's just gonna keep ricing, man. And the Leshrac isn't like tripping all over him. He went Boots of Travel, so it's just like I think the only they're smoking on him though. This would be huge. He felt it.
Yeah.
Piggy.
Yeah, the pig pole being used to escape there. Smart heads up play. The KU spider sense was tingling there.
That's 2 failed smokes. 3 if you count the one at the beginning of the game.
And Aaron just farming away here and taking care of the Radiant top jungle, and we'll cut the wave here too. Yeah.
Jakiro just warded right in front of Nyx and Mirana, and there it goes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, easy money.
Looks like a tower trade. This has been very static, and looks like Leshrac's just going bots BKB, which I think I completely agree with. I mean, you get BKB, I don't think the Radiant can do anything. And here's the 4th smoke. Bottom lane. What are they gonna get?
Yeah, I don't like this rotation at all. I mean, they're kind of slow to get the top or the high ground there, and then they're just trying to take out Nyx here under the tier 2 tower.
They waste it.
They will be able to, but they also drop that OD ult, and they know everybody's there now. So Ligma basically are able to just kind of stay pretty comfy, and Tide shows himself as well as Viper. So now they know there's 3 bottom. They're actually rotating to deal with that. The Mirana ult comes out here as well. Ligma, smells blood, and Mars coming up the hill here. The sentry does go down, but however, there's the arena, the spike. Dawnbreaker's going to be jumping in, but maybe to their own demise. Notorious does pop the wand and is able to double jump over to the other side, but however, damage too much. Not everybody from Ligma was there, able to get into that fight, but you know, nonetheless, that's, I don't know, not that big of a deal.
Nah, these are nothing skirmishes, no objective taken. I think it was... They need Leshrac to be there if they want that to do anything. Like, you and Mars can set up all you want. Like, that's a great Mars ult. That's a great arrow. But if there's no Leshrac or Terrorblade, nothing's happening. Like, so, I mean, basically you can just put on Hero Chase on TB and Leshrac, and if Lesh or TB ain't there, nothing's happening.
Right. I was playing in a game today, and yeah, you know, it's like one of my teammates, I think who was a support or something, you know, it's like, we're fighting as 4 people and our carry's not even there, and I was like, I don't know, that's kind of like a double-edged critique, my friend, you know, like, right? Like, why are we fighting as 4 if the carry's not there? Like, you know, like, the carry should be with us, but like, if he's not with us, like, why are we fighting, you know? Like,
I remember the meme is always that in like, Dawn just wasted a dust for no reason top. Sorry. The meme was always, if you ever want to tilt your opponents in like a pub, you say exactly that, like, hey, where's your carry? Why isn't he ever with you guys? And you just try to get them to fight amongst themselves, like, man, if only your carry was there for that fight. And all of a sudden they get so angry at their
Well, and especially too, you know, the too many cooks in the kitchen too. So in this sense, we started out the game with don't worry, we got the late game on them, and then, you know, people complaining that our carry's farming in the jungle. You know, and you're like, well, like, this kind of was the game plan.
I'm really excited for this neutral meta. I mean, the Radiant are sneaking Roche, and the Dire smoke, and they know for a fact it was going on. Time to 18 minutes.
A little late to the party, but. Yeah, and then deciding like, okay, maybe we can't quite make this happen here. The smoke's still in effect, but the Mirana ult is over.
Don't do it.
No.
Didn't want to carapace that. That looks like
the Vendetta's close. I feel like
feels like a bait.
Yeah, they don't have OD with them, but at the same time,
they don't know that.
Yeah, exactly, and he's not that far away.
Now they
Does
know
have a
that because he's showing top.
does have a force staff. They don't have the Terror Blade, but and
They're gonna
KU
smoke
also
again.
actually
Fresh
doesn't have
BKB
a.
on.
Oh no, excuse me, I just did not see that correctly. KU does have a Town Portal Skull.
Yeah, fresh BKB on Lesh. They have a smoke. They could make a top move and collapse on this tower. It's really up to Terrorblade. Like, what does he want to do? Does he want to take that bottom tower? He's still short on BKB.
Right. Lesh does have the BKB though, and Boots of Travels for nice mobility.
Yeah, Terrorblade just ferried out a salve, so he obviously wants to be full HP for whenever this inevitable fight happens. Looks like the Radiant burn their Fortify, and now the Dire trade their Fortify. Curious. I imagine the Dire's just gonna keep posturing down in this lower triangle while TB finishes BKB, and the moment that they get BKB and this Aegis wears out, I feel like the Dire's just gonna put the pedal to the metal. It's such a huge timing. No Aegis, double BKB, like...
Right.
The problem is it's giving time for Viper to finish his, which he just finished.
And TeamLigma actually not able to finish that tower right away. They have to come back and still stick around here for a while to get business taken care of. Nobody from the opponents, though, Genjutsu, heading over to deal with that yet. No.
This is I mean, I don't see the Radiant making any moves until OD has his BKB done, and there's no way he gets another like 2k gold in 2 minutes. So I think this is one of those do nothing Aegises. I think the big point, I mean, this is PBD, right? Like, come on, like you know for a fact they're waiting at least 5 more minutes for the second Roshan. They'll posture for the second Rosh. They'll get Aegis and cheese, and they'll just start to really push their ticket. Oh, smoke break by Mirana.
Yeah, and tied with the blink pass. He drops the Ravage. He does get the Mirana.
He almost missed the Mirana too.
Yeah, Notorious almost got away. The Nyx's courier does just barely get away with 7 health.
Yeah, but now you have no Ravage.
Yeah, and Lash is actually just pushing bottom by himself here.
Can Aaron get a tier 3 for tier 1 mid?
Well,
they forced the Tide TB back. They're gonna go.
Yeah, and right now the Mars ulti comes out. He smashes 3 up against the wall. Oh, and we got a huge impale as well. The damage coming out. Right now it's just Dawnbreaker dead. Damage being turned around the other direction. There goes Notorious. Kobe down as well, but they have gotten the Viper. There goes the Hour of Devourer for the first time. The meta is out here from Terrorblade. And OD is not going to be surviving for long. Mars putting a lot of hurt on him. He's going to imprison himself. That buys the Jakiro time to run away on the other side. But pretty easy fight for Ligma at the end of the day. They lose their 4 and their 5, but they kill OD twice. Take out Viper and get the Dawnbreaker kill.
The TB literally just got BKB. Like, right as... That was such a smart move for Aaron to poke that tier 3, force a TP back, a really bad TP by the Tide, and then the instant Marzul into 3-man Carapace. Perfect execution.
Yeah, very well played by CFY there for sure.
And overall, this is the type of KDA you want on your hard carry. I would take this every single game. 2-0-1 and you win the game. That's what I want my hard carry to do. Is you just farm like crazy and you just destroy every building.
Yeah.
And you are such a threat that you just...
And Aaron keeping the pressure up as CFY finds Dawnbreaker here. They're going to be able to spike into the tree, then combo with the Lesh stun. He does get the wand, try to get the hammer out. Aaron now getting turned on though by this Tidehunter. He throws down the BKB. The Mars ulti comes out first. They know that that Tide Ravage is not out yet. It's going to be available soon though, so Ligma backing up. Fairly successful, quick little engagement.
That was a weirdly long stun by the spear. I felt like that was forever. I guess it is almost 3 seconds. Like,
Right.
That felt forever. The Leshrac had all the time in the world to waltz up and hit a stun.
Yeah, pretty easy there when the stun delay is 0.35. You still have 2.5 seconds where you have to cast it, basically, right?
Yeah, it looks like the Tide's posturing here. He's got Blink Ravage. He knows that these people are wiggling around.
Oh, CFY misses the sphere combo on the Jakiro.
I don't like this.
Unfortunate. Yeah, Viper coming in. There's the Ravage. And CFY aggressive plays there when, you know, like the silver lining is like, we got it. You know, Ravage is down, you know, but it's not much of a silver lining.
Yeah, it's all on. I already know that they're just pinging Roche timer, right?
Right,
like,
yeah.
It's 5-8-11, right? They took it at 18, so it's guaranteed by 29. Somewhere between 26 and 29, guaranteed. So I know in the bomb left it says minute 30, but it's good practice. 5-8-11, 5 for Aegis, 8 through 11 for respawn. Always ping it, always put it in the chat, always remember. I gotta say, even the Knicks just stacking right now. I mean, it's just what I like to see is like you make huge plays with next to no gold, no experience, but you're still making huge plays, stacking, hitting 3-man carry. He's playing incredible.
Yeah, certainly.
Shout out to him. Honestly, like it takes a lot of skill to have no experience, no gold. True 6th position support while Notorious is being greedy down there with 10 items.
Right.
He's playing great. Good job for the Knicks. We got a Kaya Sanj on the Leshrac. Super strong item. And it looks like TB is closing in on Scotty, probably about 1,000-ish to go. Less. BKB done on OD, fresh 9 second.
We're gonna have an engagement by this tower on the Radiant jungle in mid lane here. Right now, the Mars ulti coming out here. Good arena locking in place. 3 players from Genjutsu. The Tidehunter is right there as well. Big damage here as Aaron rolling in. Going to be able to take out 3 from Genjutsu. A huge triple kill. Looking for more here. Astro Imprisonment coming down to help out this Viper, but he's abandoned by his teammate. Aaron's going to get the credit for that. It is an ultra kill.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. 10k lead here. Terribly leading the charge up to high ground. Yeah, it's pretty close to it. Outworld Destroyer not going to be able to come in, engage this fight at all. Just trying to get some farm in the top jungle. And right now, yeah, there goes the bottom tower. It's going to be the bottom barracks as well.
They wanted.
Yeah, I mean...
Honestly, they could. It'd be risky. They won't, but they could.
Right. They know that this Roshan, you know, is not too far away. You know, at least potentially. I'm not sure if they know its current status. But also just with, you know, you got a lot of money on the map still with the tier 2 towers up still on mid and top.
The biggest thing is that meta was down, so it's just like, why risk it?
Right.
No point. Scotty finished up on the Terror Blade.
You also got the tier 3 neutrals starting to pop off here now.
You got any favorites? What's your go-to?
Oh, of the neutrals?
Of tier 3s.
Oh, let's see. I mean, Quickening Charm, Paladin Sword. Those are favorites. Spider Legs is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's Spider Legs was the correct answer. Maybe Enchanted Quiver on some heroes.
I like to be cheesy with that when it's like a support hero and then nobody else is taking it, you know. I busted that with my ET just because it's that True Strike and bonus magical damage, you know. You're just like, yeah, sure, dude. I got Echo Saber. Like, let's make it pop, right? And speaking of making it pop, yeah, Tidehunter, excuse me, jumping up to that high ground after that dust got popped. But yeah, Nyx, too fast.
Wow.
Zooming his way out of there, and another kind of failed initiation from Genjutsu.
They pop Potamolt, they're getting the wraparound.
Nyx is right on top of it.
Clamping.
Looking for Viper. Don't quite get the combo. The arrow coming out here does hit Dawnbreaker. The long stun while this Ravage coming out here. Dawnbreaker all the way over in the river, unable to help out here. Jakiro's ulti comes out, but most of TeamLigma already out of the way. Great ultimate from Mars here. Terrorblade rolling in to help with this fight here. Gets the kill on Dawnbringer. We do have the ultimate being dropped on top of Notorious. And, well, actually, Aaron going to be taken out here as well. CFY doesn't hit the spear on this Outworld Destroyer, but he basically just has to try to teleport out and gets taken care of. Gem on the deck.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah,
you want to know why I know Spider Legs is the most broken one? Look which one Terrorblade had.
Oh,
you can't run from it.
Fair.
That's how you know. Paladin Sword? Nah, I don't need that shit. I want movement speed.
Well, you gotta remember, I play like stupid builds on Warlock, and I play Chen. You know.
Your Elder Titan's hilarious. You remember Slack stream?
Oh yeah, of course.
Your Elder Titan, that was.
Oh, of course I remember that.
Oh,
yeah,
one of my favorite streams.
I actually I had one other Elder Titan interaction with Slacks. Besides the one time I also bumped into him in person. Yeah. So I bumped him into him in person at the very first TwitchCon, and then I introduced myself and told him I was an ET main, and he grabbed my shoulder and gave me a big shake, and he was like, "Oh, an Elder Titan main!" And,
he's hilarious.
Yeah,
man.
oh for sure. But yeah, we met him in a pub, and we were playing against him, and I'm pretty sure I had the ET and I stomped him, but maybe I was playing something else. And then he was trying to get through a cavern crawl, and he was Vengeful Spirit, and I was like, all right, dude, yeah, I'll hook it up. And I played ET, and I said something to him because I put my spirit on somebody, and I was like waiting for him to like, you know, magic missile, you know, and then he never did, and then I like couldn't really connect to Stomp, and he said something to me, and I was like, that one was not really on me, dude, you know. And then a little bit later, I hit a massive stomp on in front of him on like two people, yeah. And I watched his stream later, and he was like, "Oh my God, this guy's a legend!" You know? So
I've had two really good experiences with Slacks. The first was back in 2013, ClutchCon here in Denver.
Oh, okay, cool.
I came up to him, and he'd first gotten into the Dota scene kind of around then.
Yeah.
Streaming and making his videos, starting to finally come big. And I remember coming and talking to him. He's like, "Tell me your favorite hero." I'm like, "I don't know." I was new at the time, so I was like, "I don't know, Broodmother." He's like, "Broodmother?" I'm like, "Bro, chill the fuck out. What are you doing?" He's hilarious, man. Like,
oh yeah, he owns it too. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm a huge fan.
Look at the Knicks just spinning in circles, waiting. I love this. He was dancing for us. He knows this one's in the bag. Just kind of gotta go through all the hoops, push the towers. I mean, it can be thrown. I've seen it. It's just 20k lead is a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you know they have a great late game lineup here. Notorious pings out or drew out what he wants the team to do. He's going to be pushing bottom real quick here. And a Radiant Scan does find them over by the Ancient Stack. Ancient Camp, excuse me. And Aaron's going to be taking, in short order, this middle tower. And top tower also being pressured by KU here. Which will go down first. Yeah, just cleaning out these outer towers. All the lanes are pushed here. You know, now they can start putting some pressure on breaching this other high ground lands.
Yeah, side lanes are the easiest. There's always a reason good teams go for these side lanes. The enemy can only come from two angles, either straight away or from the right, or God forbid they smoke all the way around, but then your base is kind of gone. The Terrorblade went Silver's Edge. Good? Potentially. You already have a Nyx on your team, so if they have gems or detection heavy, which they all are, it's not like the Invis is going to catch anyone too off guard, but I think it's the damage, so I'm all for it. I trust KU. He's significantly better and a great TB player at that, so his itemization, I think it's the right move. I would have gone Daedalus, but I'm also not KU, so.
Yeah, this new Daedalus kind of fun as well. Or sorry, the Deso is the one.
Right?
Excuse me, that Deso is pretty cool.
Oh, so beautiful.
Yeah, that's
How is that not like being built by everyone all the time? I don't understand.
Yeah, a little surprised, and I mean, I did peek into a certain somebody from TeamLigma who plays offlaner. One of his pub games today.
Oh, I'm aware
I
of your
I
connections.
I was wondering if he was going to be picking up this Deso on Mars, but at least at the point in the game
I
they
feel
were
like
at, he
that's a
had
great
not.
item for him too, right?
Yeah, yeah. You know,
I've
he had
seen
gone
Mars go
BKB. I
Deso
mean, this
builds.
we're seeing CFY with Blink and BKB. Right now, he's looking to go Refresher next. You know,
That's probably the right call. No
yeah.
meme. Just get the win. Looks like Jakiro got shard. His shard is super fun. And a smoke from the Radiant. They're getting bored. They are, and it's too obvious. I mean, there's creeps all up in your base.
Yeah, we are gonna have the Aegis expiring here, which is unfortunate. KU's just out hanging out in the jungle, anyways.
Oh, that's awesome. They actually smoked with 8 seconds left on Aegis. That was actually pretty big brain on the Radiant side if they did anything with it.
Yeah.
Or caught out a good fight, but they're just... the Dyer's just wanting to get, oh, I don't know, 30, 40k net worth lead, and then they might decide. I mean, Satanic's usually a good indicator of, hey, we can end the game.
Yeah, that's certainly going to play a major role in a toe-to-toe
They
fight
just
here.
want Refresher. They want Refresher on Mars. He's 500 away. Like, that's definitely the play. Definitely what's happening is because everyone else has got items either done or finishing. Mirana BKB and 100 gold. She is stupid fat. Leshrac, fresh hex.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
And beautiful arrow comes out and well spots the team. And they're immediately like, oh my god, he has to have vision. He didn't, but a ward placed by them does draw on the fight. It's kind of a bait. At the same time, they blow up both Notorious and Kobe.
Danger.
They turn around though, take out the Tide Hunter. He still has Ravage though. He's gonna buy back. They're looking to fight again. No buybacks from the two Ligma players who are down. So it will be a 5v3 if the fight engages. Of course, they're going up against the three fattest characters for TeamLigma. In fact, they actually are.
Keel movie. Get out!
Yeah, yeah. My quick math actually does tell me that these three characters, though, are worth more than the 5 characters that were up for Genjutsu. So, like 26k lead, and they had 20k not on the table. So,
wow,
it's kind of a funny way to think about it. And right now, Aaron just trying to get a free kill on this Jakiro. He certainly put the hurt on him, not able to get the last tick. And he's running away.
He can be on cooldown.
Yeah, he has.
Otherwise, he finishes his food.
He's got good vision here to see them running in towards him. KU Illusion will help just put a little bit of pressure on this Viper. KU running in as well with the Silver Edge. He's going to get a slap in on this Viper. We also have the Mars ult coming out here. Ravage is pretty fat. However, Aaron putting down some damage on the Outworld Destroyer. We do have the refresh popped as well. Aaron pushing forward. Mars might be looking for the ulti here. He does drop it in here. Good control from the Outworld Destroyer for a second. However, he is taken down. Buyback's available for 2 players. They haven't used it. They might have given up as the huge pressure coming in. There's the GG's called out. TeamLigma take it in this round of 32. Genjutsu will be eliminated. Well fought by them. Taking it to 37.5 minutes. In the end, Ligma too strong.
I forgot how good Mars is against OD. You can always just use your ult and make that hero do nothing, even through BKB. Like, it's just complete outdraft. Up and down, left, right, and center.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because
there was not one facet that was good.
Right, and it's funny because in some ways that draft, resembles a lot of old Burnsider drafts. Perhaps without CFY on Mars, but I mean swap in Vinny Sal, and you got yourself
Vinny
a pretty,
Veno.
yeah, I mean Vinny on the Mars, he played that a bit, so I mean you could slap him right in there. And,
what was the one that
would
would always drive me crazy? It was some big strengthy boy. His Magnus Lena.
Oh yeah, they were doing that.
Kill me now.
With some nastiness for sure.
Didn't you do this like Chaos Knight Lena combo? It drove me nuts.
I'm not sure I remember that. But let's
Maybe someone
yeah.
else. But regardless, a great game. Really textbook. They did not want to lose that BO1. They could have
No.
played way flashier if they wanted. Like, trust me, I would have just been trying to get style points going, but they played really good textbook Dota and got that easy dub.
Yeah, well played by them. Right now, Sand King Gomez maybe in a little bit of a hole. 19-13. The score on the board. I'm gonna click around a little bit. I think I gotta wrangle up at least some snacks though. So
Send them dads.
We're gonna take a break. Yeah, just about. Yeah, before we do, clicking through some of these other games here that are going on. Obviously, we're excited to see what might happen here. Sigma Seals versus Plus Summons, and oh, Brightside playing with Frugos. Yeah, sorry, just gonna compare the bracket here a little bit, and yeah, excuse the monitor dying hurt my ability to interact with Twitch chat a little bit too. Thanks for hanging
It'll
out,
be
fam.
fixed for the next game. All right, I'll take a quick break.
All right, yeah, we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
I'm falling like an asteroid. Is anybody out there? I stepped outside into the void. Please hurry up, ignite flare. Will you ever try to rescue me? I don't wanna see you go. Can you see the dark surrounding me? I wait here for you. 'Cause 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 'cause
don't come alive. All the time, hypnotized, I close my eyes, screaming like this is fucking suicide. And I feel like I'm in the afterlife, and all of my ghosts have arrived. I finally realize I need to hold me tight and kill all my demons tonight. Protect me, my wicked. Your evil is safe here tonight. Protect me, my wicked. Your evil is safe here tonight. My Your evil is safe here tonight. Tell me why angels hear me when I cry. Kinda like they pull out the light inside, and I feel like I'm in the afterlife, and all of my ghosts have arrived. Protect me, my wicked. Your evil is safe here tonight. Protect me, my wicked. Your evil is safe here tonight. My wicked, your evil is safe here tonight. My wicked, your evil is safe here tonight. My wicked. Your evil is safe here tonight. My wicked, my wicked.
We'll do it all again when all the lights go down, till we both pass out and we come back round. Tell me everything, tell me all your deepest secrets, be my remedy. Yeah. If I lose my way, will you bring me back to focus, be my clarity? Every night you've been on my mind, but all I find is nothing by the morning. And all that's left is the emptiness, but no regrets, 'cause you know that I want it. We'll do it all again when all the lights go down, till we both pass out and we come back round. We'll do it all again when all the lights go down, till we both pass out and we come back round. Oh, you know we'll do it all again and again. I've been thinking just a little too much. Not too sure if this is losing touch. If you think that I am worthy, how great would this world be if I could throw away this grudge? I've been right here before. Nothing new, just an internal war. But if you've got love to spare, coming out a little worse for wear. My feelings, my feelings, you're gonna catch it when it all falls down. I can't see straight after half past 8. I'm high as the clouds. I don't have much guts, but I'll say this much. I've been thinking about you almost every single day. You brush me off and I push my luck, but that's okay. It's after midnight, we're stumbling under the street lights, afraid to admit that it feels right, but it feels right. And I don't wanna see tomorrow. It's after midnight, we're stumbling under the street lights, afraid to admit that it feels right, but it feels right. And I don't wanna see tomorrow. It's after midnight, we're stumbling under the street lights, afraid to admit that it feels right, but it feels right. And I don't wanna see tomorrow. It's after midnight, we're stumbling under the street lights, afraid to admit that it feels right, but it feels right. And I don't wanna see tomorrow.
Wonder what it's gonna take to fix this feeling. Too many hours in a day, wasted on daydreams of somebody that I can lean on. Holds me up when I don't feel strong. I got a lot of empty space, saving it for something. But each night I'm on my own, I'm closer to a breakdown. Tell me, 'cause I don't know, and I'm tired of being let down. My heart is getting heavy from hoping, and it's got a lot of battle scars. I kinda wish somebody had told me that this was gonna be so hard. And maybe I was meant to be lonely, 'cause I'm standing here with open arms. Oh, I just want somebody to hold me when I'm falling apart. 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 All the shadows that I hide, wish that I could show them. Could you bring a little light and see where I've been broken? Not looking for you to fix me, just want someone to do this with. keeping it inside. All these words unspoken, but each night I'm on my own. I'm closer to a breakdown. Tell me, 'cause I don't know, and I'm tired of being let down. My heart is getting heavy from hoping, and it's got a lot of battle scars. I kinda wish somebody had told me that this was gonna be so hard. And maybe I was meant to be lonely, 'cause I'm sitting here with open arms. Oh, I just want somebody to hold me when I'm falling apart. When I'm falling apart. When I'm falling apart. When I'm falling apart.
Yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Let's go up against TeamLigma in the second round here, round of 16 NA DPC. And well, we were just contemplating, and by we I mean myself, eXtine, and Saint Blue joined me once again. How you doing, Saint Blue?
Good, how you doing?
Great, great. Well, I was just telling the crowd that we were on the cusp of jumping in to cover the end of Let's Go versus Sand King Gomez. But as you can see, evidently, Sand King Gomez not in the conversation anymore. GG, rest in peace. Let's Go taking that, and it was something like 67 minutes, right? Crazy.
Oh, yeah. Super late game. Medusa Rapier, Luna Rapier, Ember Rapier. It was a game to watch, and I'm so sorry that we took such a long break. If you did not see it, go watch a replay. It was a beautiful game.
Yeah, Murano with the Necro book at the end was what sealed the deal as well. They basically didn't really have quite enough to shut that down as hard as they could try, and the Ancient going down while players still alive. And we're through the first pick phase here. Void Spirit coming out as the second pick here for it. Let's Go. Their team, Dreamer, Jacob, Fly, Bob, and the captain. I'll just be referring to as their hero name.
10 seconds.
Up against TeamLigma once again. Looks like we'll have that CFY Mars and Notorious's Rubik getting through that first phase. No targeted bans from Let's Go. Maybe not quite as much time to check the matchup.
Hey, yeah, but Wisp Tiny are gone. It seems everyone collectively hates those two heroes a lot.
Yeah,
they're really comfortable with this Mars first pick, though, and they stole the Murano, right? Well, they had the Murano first pick. I guess these two heroes are just super high in contention right now.
Yeah, and we'll see if they put it in the same spot. I'm not actually sure. In that last game, you know, we were catching it way past the laning phase. I probably should have squinted a little bit closer at who was where in the farm order. Death Prophet being banned out as long as Queen, as well as Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain certainly was a strong mid hero last patch. Not too many changes.
It's almost like every ban is mid so far, kind of.
Yeah, not a far way. The Animage coming out here though, which
weird.
Yeah, yeah, a little weird.
Telling Medusa pick maybe.
Yeah, maybe, you know, starting to control the tempo here a little bit. Animage coming out in the off lane, so maybe that's something of that they might be kind of afraid of in a weird setup.
They might go OD themselves, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. For Aaron.
Yeah, for Aaron.
One more ban here.
In lane, it does pretty good against Void Spirit.
Yeah.
Extra save, not too shabby.
Yeah, that
the
Batman is kind of
pretty
helpful
clear.
against Mirana as well. You know, if someone's getting stunned and arrows in the way, you can astral them out, right? And we're still.
Do you think they scoop an Abba? I'm sorry, I can't. My bad. Do you think they scoop an Abba to just like deal with this Mirana or and like any future stuff? Like, what's the 5 here? They're definitely picking 5.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're in a new patch, and you know, also to sort of like be honest, this is, you know, Division 2 qualifiers, and Division 2 itself as well is maybe a little bit more experimental than Div 1. Either players that are hero spammers, or they're still learning some of this top tier Dota stuff, or they're just being more experimental. You know, so Kobe Oracle was something that I was just about to throw out, but instead it looks like they're going to go with Disruptor, who indeed has at least been more of a recent meta pick than Oracle has been. Towards the end of that last patch, Disruptor starting to find some momentum, although I can't remember too clearly what the Disruptor changes were on this most recent patch.
Good hero, though.
Oh yeah, certainly. Wonderful hero. You know, plays to some of Kobe's style. Oh, there we go. What? Oh my god. There we go.
Yeah, I'm curious what the Radiant's can scoop here on 3rd. Probably a 5 position as well, just to kind of match tempo. You don't want to reveal too much, but you have to double pick anyway, so maybe your off lane and your 5 here in no particular order. Oh, go with your hard carry and your Bane. Good lane overall. Not too much synergy, but like good laners. I mean, Dagger Spam Bane's one of the laners. Like, should be fairly good against Mars Rubik.
Yeah, at least for laning phase, but Rubik's got that Ags now, and I think just already, I'm not sure if I would be that comfortable playing against Notorious Rubik with some of those Bane skills on the table.
I am fearful of Notorious Rubik. I'm just looking forward to seeing all the spells he takes. I mean, Arrow, Fiend Grip, Remnant. It's going to be pretty fun, to be honest.
Yeah, certainly. He's got a lot of options in front of himself.
I mean, the danger here is that this is a best of 1, and you have a Bane Mirana combo, which is a pretty good roaming combo. I mean, so far this is a lot better draft than the game we'd previously seen.
We still have some flexibility coming out of Ligma here. You know, they have their mid and their safe lane in front of them, so Definitely some different directions that they could take this draft. They're going to go with the Leshak again.
If it ain't broke.
Yeah, and I mean, it's one of those things that if Bane is standing still and channeling, you got a spell that can stop that. Basically, Marana, Void Spirit, Phantom Assassin, they kind of all cause fights to be taken around particular areas. If Phantom Assassin blinks in on somebody, you can then just split earth that area. Obviously, Void Spirit does have a lot of dodges, and Marana's got leaps. But that magic damage and the kind of the same game plan of like, okay, well, let's just like drop an arena, let's get some lockdown and, kind of fight around that and all these Leshak spells. And Disruptor is certainly a different type of control, but certainly you can see some ways that it's similar to that Nyx pick. Nyx would use Spite Carapace to lock a hero in place. But Disruptor will be kind of popping out of the trees and hitting them with a glimpse. And did check the patch notes real quick, and basically the major change was that glimpse was improved quite a bit with an improved cooldown at lower levels, and then they sort of changed how the Thunder Strike shard worked as well, which kind of was a nerf, but again, Disruptor was starting to get picked up a lot more towards the end of this last patch.
Yeah, it should be really interesting. I mean, I'm always a big fan of patch notes or quick patches or big patches, and then you immediately have to do a qualifier, and it's like whoever figures it out first gets to win. And that is the essence of Dota to me, is figuring it out before anyone else. Like, is Beastmaster the best offlaner right now? I don't know. We're going to find out, but if you get enough reps in and you figure out that niche, like the new Vlad's item is super broke or something, like,
yeah,
you have a leg up on all the competition.
But you can't double up Helm of the Overlord with that Vlad's item. Both of them count as a Vladimir's aura. So I mean, in some sense, that's a little unfortunate. Kind of would be cool if you could get like a lesser Vlad's or something like that to get some way to overlap them. So I don't know, might end up just going that Helm of the Dominator route. But again, that's something that there has been some conversation about all of these new jungle creeps and stuff like using that flying harpy vision, kind of to just really win that vision war, that information war, which we certainly know is pretty important.
Yeah, but we don't want to bring back Zoo meta. I mean, when we had 5 Necros against 5 Necros.
I was telling a coworker who is a League of Legends player and told him that we have a new patch, and I was like, it might be a Zoo meta though.
Feels pretty Zooey, for sure.
Yeah.
Kunkka.
Yeah, I saw KU playing this earlier today. I actually just saw that it was a losing game and I tuned out. But
it was just in that SKG game. I mean, is there something going on with this Kunkka pick? I mean,
yeah,
twice is more than a coincidence.
Yeah, we'll be finding out for sure here.
Hashtag good luck, have fun, don't hate, hydrate.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Make sure you guys are hydrating out there for sure.
Oh yeah, I got my coffee in front of me, but trying to get some water in there as well.
Always water, my friend.
Always. Yeah, Kunkka's X marks the spot. Kind of cooldown at lower levels increased, but cast range increased at lower levels as well. And his level 15 talent changed from a plus strength to mark the X marks the spot bonus.
I mean, K's got a really flashy looking Kunkka. I mean, green sword,
he's got
dark
the hook.
shoulder. I mean, pretty good. Or at least we're gonna see some flashy. I mean, do you know these Let's Go guys? Dreamer, Jacob, Vibe.
No, I don't. Excited to see them. Should be a lot of fun. Obviously, the St. King Gomez crew. Yeah, St. King Gomez crew puts in a lot of work. Unfortunate, in some sense, just because we're friends with them. Unfortunate to not see them make it through. Obviously, somebody's got to make it through, and we're gonna be playing whoever it is. we're excited about this match going down right now. Basically, TeamLigma featuring a lot of the former PDX Burnsider players up against Let's Go. And let's go into the game.
Yow.
Yow. Quick shout out to Yow Sauce, the hot sauce I've been brewing up. Give me a follow on Twitter, eXtine Fam Foods, and check out our website as well. Let's run down some rosters real quick though. Dreamer's going to be playing the Void Spirit, Jacob on the Bane, Miko playing Beastmaster, while Bob plays Phantom Assassin. And sorry, I did not translate what Marana's name is, so they will be known as Marana. And over on the side of Ligma, we're going to have CFY playing Mars, Aaron on the Lashrak, KU playing Kunkka, Notorious playing Rubik, and Kobe as the Disruptor. And, well, Notorious going to run into the team by this top rune, and easy setup, classic setup, Nightmare.
And what's with these Maranas stealing first blood?
Oh, that's easy first blood. It's kind of a tough one for Ligma there.
You know, first blood to the Marana could be worse.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to back off the runes now too. CFY a little bit hesitant about this bottom one, but you know we'll be able to snag that. And actually, I wonder if he snags the other one too. So it will be a 2 for 2, kind of surprisingly. But I guess they didn't want to make sure they get to their lanes on time. Excuse me.
You know, I don't really know where the second blood is gonna be. I'm assuming it's gonna be in this bottom lane, just because it's gonna be so much damage trading back and forth.
Right, either wear and tear from the Bane PA combo, or basically Notorious and the spears of CFY's Mars being too much.
Marana is mid-ish. Got the D ward, nice.
With that smoke, they had the vision of that beforehand. It was also the same ward that Aaron put down in the last game, so I don't know if they just watched his replay real quick.
Doesn't hurt if you got the time and draft.
They probably just put that down anyways to help with that smoke they used, though.
Yeah, a big part of this top lane is just going to be board management, right? Like, I mean, that's every Beastmaster game, but it's pretty critical to... It just sucks when you, like, summon boards and this Disruptor just buys a bunch of mangoes and clarities and rices down your only part of your hero, the beast part. What are you then? Just master? Master of what?
Right. So I'm just trying to figure out real quick why I just, like, lost, like, all of my audio from Dota.
Looks like Bane and Rubik going back and forth. Okay, kind of chill. Got Fairy Fires and Sticks, both supports too, so... Looks like they want to play and style on each other. Rubik securing the bottom rune. Aaron really getting a lot of damage in on this Void Spirit, but he's just going to bottle up.
I'm just going to try a couple things real quick
here. Yeah, pretty even last hits across the board as usual. Pretty safe game. I think outside that first blood, that's probably going to be the most action we get to see for a while. I mean, I think these better teams just know to be disciplined, and especially during these BO1s, to like, there's no point in risking it, playing overly aggressive. I mean,
you gotta have this nice build-up period, little chill time. You'll get rewarded for it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, this is the last one. I mean, it's go big or go home on this one. You really want to qualify.
Oh, God.
Looks like the bottom lane.
Yeah, Notorious getting pushed on here. CFY trying to use the spear to spear somebody up to the high ground there, get a little bit of separation. which would have been a cute play for sure.
Salves back up and holy moly, that's a solo kill mid.
Yeah, Aaron getting the kill on
Aaron?
Nice pickup.
I mean, I don't want to say this is biased casting, but
Aaron?
I hope you caught that on your stream because that was saucy.
Yeah, we can pretend that I did while I was trying to fix these audio problems, but
that's actually such a huge kill. I think that just completely wins mid. I know the Void Spirit hits 6, he becomes a problem, whatever. But the Leshrac and the Void Spirit are tied in last hits, but one of them's got a kill. That's really all the difference.
yeah, right.
The bait is not with PA. They could get pretty frisky if they wanted. Curious, but really no mana on the Mars. 12 sticks, though. Uh-oh, Bane. You're a little far from home, buddy.
Yeah, he's
okay.
Down here. So weird that I don't have sounds right now.
Once again, Aaron getting the double stack going, and the 5-minute run's just single stack. I misspoke. But it's all spotted by this Radiant Obs at the last second, so they know he's farming it. And this seems pretty textbook. I mean, Aaron goes and farms double stacks in the jungle. Right, Notorious takes over mid, recovers some experience and farm. Pretty standard stuff. Pretty enjoyable to watch. Take it into your pubs or teams. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
If they do it every game, there must be something in there. Yeah, I'm curious to see if this Kunkka works out or not. I know we saw it in the SKG game, but I don't know. I'm not particularly sold on it yet, but maybe I'm just a skeptic.
Yeah, right. On the Kunkka, you're saying?
Yeah, KU on the Kunkka. Maybe some might say the Kayunka.
Kayunka. Oh. Wow. I'm getting like kill music in my Dota and no other audio. It's pretty hilarious. It's like trying to play me all this hype music, and it's like, I don't know, man. Regular combat noises are pretty hype, you know.
No music, no random noises.
And well, Kunkka's gonna go down. We do have the Void Spirit up here as well. He's chasing after this Raptor. Gonna get the lockdown on him. So that's a couple quick kills here. I was just gonna try to reconnect to this game. This is ridiculous. Maybe it was something going on.
Mars'll bottom. The PA blink dodges the Mars W. It's not that much damage, but 21, bringing her down. She's about a quarter HP. The Bane is here to save the day. Rubik has a blast in 2 seconds, but the fairy fire.
Oh no!
Oh, the big arrow onto Mars and the urn. Is this a kill? Does she have one more leap? The dagger!
Yeah, that was this dagger. Ruffle.
Wow. So hype. Hype.
And yeah, we're getting hype music, but nothing else. Nothing else. We're troubleshooting. Audio defaults. I don't know, man. I don't know. So Notorious in some trouble in the jungle here. He's gonna pop down after getting isolated.
His Radiant team, I know they have a legend on their team, but I don't know if he's actually legend.
Yeah. We do have that Helm the Dom coming up top.
Does the Marana go Super Vlads?
That's Super Vlads. Oh.
I mean, I would. They did last game, so I don't see
Just
why not.
Double up with. I mean, Beastmaster looks like he's rushing Helm the Overlord right now.
Yeah, it's all your tower pressure. Why Notorious unceremoniously kind of dying more than I've ever seen him.
Yeah, he's a known dyer though, and Bob right now being chased by this Mars. It was a nice blink out from Bob to get away from that arena. Gonna be in trouble though. Instead of getting speared to the tower, just goes down.
Well, that's worth.
KU also in trouble up top, and he's gonna get blinked down.
That's less worth.
Yeah.
Should be a tower trade. Should be.
Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Shout out to my wonderful girlfriend Citrus. Just brought me some dinner to nibble on while this is going on. And some white wine. Love it.
I'm a white wine fan. Everyone I know loves red.
Yeah.
I like white.
You tell them to shove off.
It just tastes way better, especially during summertime. It's just far and above the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Top lane, Kayunka. He's just dead, man. Like, he just TP'd up here to try and hold tower, and there he goes.
Yeah, taken out.
3 deaths.
Yeah, he's having some issues. And Notorious now pops that XP tone. Doesn't get level 6 yet, though.
This game slipping quite rapidly. Hopefully the Dire start to pull together a little bit, maybe get a smoke play going. Capturing out this PA or Void would be pretty huge, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the Void is halfway to Ags. If you kill him now, you slow him down an extra 2-3 minutes. Like, it can be all the difference between winning and losing a game, to be honest. And the Disruptor's so close to level 6. There he goes. They can actually make a play.
Wonderful. And apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I made the executive decision to restart my client and just gotta do it sometimes.
The Radiant's just posturing in the Dire jungle. We got the play-by-play with no vision going on here. We got the Dire posting up right under the tier 1 Dire tower mid. And it's kind of this weird, awkward back and forth where the Radiant poke the tower and the Dire try to pull the creeps, and they're trading glyphs. The Void Spear jumping in, blew up the Disruptor. He didn't even get a spell off. No buyback on him. Big Mars ulti, pops the Marana. And Rubik lifts the Bane and they kill him, and it's a 2-for-1 trade. Instantly blows up the Disruptor. No tier 1 fallen yet, and it looks like they actually might take a tower. This was a huge play by the Dire and a huge success, honestly. They're going to get free tier 1 mid, no glyph, and everyone's back to farming.
Excellent. And yeah, I also got some audio going on too, so
just in time.
Yeah, fantastic combo. Means it was a worthy decision.
Well, here we go. So let's kind of think about the progression. I mean, huge. Okay. Big smoke on the Radiant. Exactly what they need to do to get this back into their favor. They don't have any cooldowns except for Fiend's Grip at the moment that they really need, even though that's a pretty big one. They have the Sleep Arrow on this Kunkka, and the Kunkka keeps showing top. 5 heroes collapsing on him. No one's around him to save him. If he shows, he X marks on it, and this is a roar. Oh, big sleep. He's gonna get X back, guys. Did we forget how the X marks works?
Yeah, maybe. As Mars comes in to support here, and the help isn't really necessarily all that needed, as Kunkka's able to get away cleanly.
Radiant kind of dropped the ball a bit on spell usage there, and sometimes that's all it takes to get him back in this game. That net worth lead went from 4k down to 1. All it takes is one mistake and one bad fight, and your uncle and your mama got scared and sent you to Bel Air, you know?
Yeah, right. Can put it on lockdown.
Anyway, we got I mean, the Dire are holding this mid tower for way longer than they should be. I mean, I think the Radiant will finally take it right now.
Yeah, no deny that creep will get that last hit.
Pot of multi popping, sleep from the high ground.
Yeah, Roar coming out here on the Mars as well. Both didn't hit you though. Going the other way.
Oh my god.
Damage. Mars ulti as well. Bane's trying to get some work out here. They do have vision. Rubik's got the kill. He's got a Fiend's Grip ready to go here as well. They get the clips back. And the Fiend's Grip on top of the Static Storm on this Void Spirit. Plus Aaron coming in here. They're able to blast him down. In the meantime, Mars gets a kill on Beastmaster. So it's
speared him in the butt on the way out.
All things coming up Ligma right now.
I mean, I don't rank shame, but Vayne is ancient, and if that's truly his rank, that Fiend's Grip was pretty sussy. I mean, the boat was coming in. You can even hear it. Ding ding, it's coming.
Yeah.
Don't press Fiend's Grip quite yet. And was that all on Mars? They slept him, they roared him, and then they did a 0.2 second Fiend's Grip on him. I mean, that's just not the person you're dumping all of your ults on. Like, that is the last person.
Yeah. The tankiest of the tanks in the game right now.
Let him do what he wants. Yeah, Mars ult's annoying. Yeah, getting speared sucks. He's not that strong quite yet. Now he is, but he wasn't there. Brutal. Just bad spell usage by the Radiant, and honestly just really good movement by the Dire just to understand that the Radiant are on that high ground and we're completely fine. I mean, you pop boat, you take no damage. Looks like that gave Notorious an Aether Lens, or Aether. How do you like to spell that? Or
I say Aether Lens.
Yeah, Aether is usually the go-to for sure. Whoa, I love these tumbler toys and piggy sticks, and looks like Bane and Disruptor playing a little ring around the rosy. Wow. Secret Agent Man wasn't even detected. I think the Mirana's gonna get the D ward, maybe? No.
Kobe too good.
Bane?
Man. Kobe too
Bane,
clean.
come on, you got it. Yeah, Bane's got it. Yep.
Yeah, using the courier to check the high ground.
Sorry, the warding's more important than a Rubik dying. I pinky promise the Rubik dying 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times doesn't matter. That ward matters. Yeah. We got Bane poking around top jungle. He's trying to do his job of securing vision as well. I mean, you can already see the Radiant posturing. They're gonna start to feel out this Roshan a bit. Once you get this Helm of the Overlord, which the recipe's on the way right now, here it comes. I mean, Yule's on the Lesh. I mean, these item timings, that's truly how you win games. Looks like the Dire smoked up, has 5 moving through. I think the Mirana is going to break inadvertently. Kunkka just shows Mirana should know and start leaping immediately. And she does. Blink! Mars ulti!
Wow. Yeah,
pinned him down.
Mars blinks over to the high ground, and Mirana, anticipates that run. TeamLigma able to take the kill there. They're looking in their own jungle as well. They do find Bane here, and the leap away from the Rubik helping out here. Mars coming in here to deal with this Bane. They spear him to the wall, looking for more. As just a brain enfeeble going over to the Rubik there, but a couple nice kills. 4 Ligma in a row. And we have a super large pine cone running around the battlefield right now.
That Mars is just all over him. I mean, he's hitting every blink spear combo, every ulti. I mean, here's the redeeming quality. The Radiant are also hitting timings. Battle Fury treads almost halfway to BKBPA. We have an Ags on the Void Spear. I want to see him actually get some use out of it. You don't want to be farming 4k gold and still farm with such a good item. I mean,
Yeah, I gotta get some
It's
value.
really
out,
on the
out of
Radiant.
item. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, you hit all your times. Helm of Overlord, Beastmaster, Ags. You've got Mirana working on the Yules, but has the urn. Like, it just sucks because the Dire are so stuck together, and they 5-man smoke again. Hunting for the Beastmaster, headed bottom. Kunkka just got a Shadow Blade, so he's taking lead.
Yeah, they're gonna be looking for a Beastmaster in the trees here, hoping that there was more than
They
just
pinged
him.
right on him.
Should look to their top tower.
KU actually bumps into the creeps though. Should
Oh my god. Mars.
Oh, the roar given over to the Rubik. A little sloppy there from Beastmaster for sure. The whole team of Ligma surrounding him, and he just kind of throws out a roar when he knew it was just himself. But maybe he thought he'd be able to get a chance to TP out afterwards.
Dude, this Mars is so good. Like, he knew exactly where he was. No vision, just instinct. That's instinct.
And it's notorious Rubik as well. He's looking to get a roar on right now if he can find the right target here. They're destroying the sentry, so he did have a bit of vision. When the static sword comes out. Yeah, unfortunately.
Big Ag. Super well played by the Void Spirit to not get baited into that kill, but still secure it without getting Raptor ultied. I mean, it's min-maxing, pretty clean. I mean, look at the Dire. They love this spot. They're always sitting in these little trees right here. Ooh, Yule's combo onto the Mirana.
Yeah, dodged
Weird
it,
miss
but
by Aaron,
yeah,
but
they have enough.
nonetheless, still kill. So it looks like he's going E-Blade next. How interesting. I know that's I've seen that, and it's probably pretty good against the PA to have that Ghost Scepter. But looks like Mars might get the big blink ult here.
Well, Bane does disrupt things with that Nightmare. But yeah, nothing else happening there. PA farming pretty healthily. About 500 or so from that BKB. While KU's farm has been faltering a little bit.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
And Rubik saving up that blink before going for an Axe.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, this is gonna be such a good Ags game.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see it. Game's gonna have to last a little bit longer and maybe drag out a bit more. Ligma have done a good job of drawing this game back even. In terms of kill count and cash, very close. Yeah, nice deny with the dive.
Wow. That shard is so annoying. No hero should be allowed to just go like brown boots one item shard. Like, that's not fair. Come on, not even a bracer or anything. Like, it's honestly the correct play. It's just annoying.
Yeah. That's where Beastmaster
Mirana ulti. Mars blinked in to clear the creep wave, but gets slapped. Lifted, arrow, and roar, and the roar stole. No, okay. That was almost a second. Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty close.
Yeah.
Hawk giving all the vision and the bird dive. Don't want to poke though into Raptor ulti. It's just too risky.
And Aaron's not there right now. He does have a TP ready to go though if he'd like to show up to this fight. Wonder if he'll come in now. The stack storm comes out there. Aaron is TPing in. And, well, KU is on top of Miko in the back lines here. Aaron showed up. Bob has gotten 2 kills. And basically links up to the high ground here.
Don't go up that hill. Don't go up the hill.
They don't need to go up the hill. They're going to come down it. Oh, and it's everybody down for Ligma.
Is under attack.
It's really just the Beastmaster Hawk having all that vision. Look at all the ward placement. I mean, that's really just the winning factor right now is vision. I mean, everyone says it. It's such a easy gimme, but like, it's true. Like, it's so hard to win fights when they have complete information and you do not.
Right.
And looks like Rubik got his blink dagger, and the Raptor even hit the ulti on the Void Spirit, but just doesn't matter. I mean, Void Spirit is so confident right now. He went Kaya, and now he is going E-Blade as well. So he is all in on winning this game. Like, you go BKB if you're trying to, like, guarantee some wins and some fights here or there, but you go E-Blade if you're trying to win.
Yeah, close the game out.
Yeah, Leshrac finished up his E-Blade. He wants to win.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Trying to build towards Blink, and then he will go BKB most likely. Not the best BKB game. I mean, you got Fiend's Grip, Roar. I mean, besides the Void Spirit, what do you even wanna? Oh, the Bane poking.
Yeah, he knows he's there. Ligma though kind of spread apart. They're not looking to actively defend this.
PA is scary. She's almost got Deso, BKB Fury, with an Aegis to boot.
Yeah, just gonna be pushing this mid tier 2. Aaron is bot still, but not putting nearly as much pressure on. Start with the scan. Aaron just probably gonna stay down here for a bit.
Won't get too much done, unfortunately. There's just not a lot of wiggle room.
Yeah, and actually Bane's down here. Mars is with them. You do have the Rubik not far off, so Mars is going to commit here. He's going to try to save Aaron, but so much damage coming in here, and hopefully they don't lose Mars as well. But considering the circumstances here, might actually be pretty likely. I just want to make sure that they get one of these two players out of here.
Oh my god, that arrow was maybe 2 pixels away.
Yeah, he just barely got out of there. And certainly things a little tough right now for Ligma. As a team, as a unit, they've been in some pretty tough spots before.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, Kunka not too far from a BKB. Certainly changes some aspects of these team fights. This PA is accelerating.
Fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Honestly, like, this Ancient Granite Golem is so good at, like, ending games earlier than they should. I mean, you're talking about effectively about 250 to 300-ish health per hero near the Granite Golem. I mean, that's mech, you know, like, oh, that's a soul kill, and another just dagger forward. Oh, but the PA might feed an Aegis here.
Yeah, might though, and might not. Aaron's just getting exploded with this BKB. We do have a buyback by the Kobe Disruptor, but indeed the barracks going down. Mid lane is pushed as well, so they can easily rotate if they want to, which they do. Yeah, this tower doesn't really stand a chance.
Oh boy.
Yeah, a minute 30 left.
I'm gonna make
this,
a bold prediction here.
Nice. Yeah, a nice ulti. Good bow coming on the back of it. Bane in a lot of trouble. Goes down. He's trying to get Beastmaster as well. They will get that kill. PA looking for some kills of their own. And, well, got a double kill rolling. That's 2 lambs.
Yeah, not a fan of the Kunkka, but KU played it as best as he could, in my opinion. Like, but it's just not the best hero right now, in my opinion. I don't think it's it's a new patch, right? So it's like, I get it, you know, try new things. I feel Mars with the spear, a little bit desperation going on. Good stun. They're gonna pop Aegis, but they did it about 30 seconds too soon. You want to kind of time it a little better. BKB pop, disengage, easy port, no cancel on the BKB, and just a really hard game. Yeah, the thing is the Kunkka just needs so much time, and Beastmaster does not give you time. He removes a lot of it rapidly. And just with these quick BKB timings out of the PA, I mean second item BKB, and then like second item BKB on the Beast. It's just so hard to win fights. I mean, your Raptor is trying to desperately farm out an Ags, but looks like there's a brawl in the jungle.
Yeah, Notorious is up there. It has an arrow. The other arrow from the proper Mirana coming over on top of the Disruptor. Rubik throws his out, kind of late on the Void Spirit. And, well, it's all Ligma players going down, though. Bane's kicking off the backside. We'll be able to sneak away using that wand. Kuka is chasing. However, yeah, Kuka just escaping with his life. Everybody else goes down for Ligma, and tough circumstances there.
And
now, actually, they call it GG. Yeah.
Nah, we all saw it coming, but
yeah,
great game.
Yeah,
by
nice
the
snap by him. Yeah, well played by Let's Go. You know, a shorter victory. As yeah, Aaron throwing out a little bit of a point there, and we'll be curious to see if the admins do rule something. If these players, you know, certainly just have kind of some weird accounts, you know.
Every single account is really weird. Legends and Ancients, from my experience, ain't styling on PPD and the crew, you feel?
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean,
from experience, I've been around the block on these qualies and been styled on by illegitimate accounts and been given free admittance to the closed qualifiers. So they're not out, but they're out for right now. But stay tuned to eXtine's Twitter. You might see it. Hit him with that link.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where, you know, they're gonna have to go to the admins, and essentially, if that were the case, then I'm sure we would actually see a game that's like Sand King versus TeamLigma, and then that winner versus the final winner of the quarterfinal. You know, or well, the other participant in the quarterfinal, I guess I should say, because like that does happen in these events, and you know, also the teams do have to be following certain rules in regards to DPC roster and stuff, you know. So if they're not actually going to play a DPC roster under the circumstances, and these accounts are not what you call, I don't know, verified or whatever, then
not only that, but needs to be in region, like. There's a reason there's regions, like it's not just for ping, you know. You need to foster and build talent in your designated region. It doesn't mean you could have two people, two-fifths of your team. Like that's a huge chunk of your team that doesn't have to be in region. But these people, they try to bounce around accounts, pull it off. Like, just be legit.
Yeah, exactly, because they got the W, and obviously they played Dota, and they played Dota well. You know, in some sense, the circumstances here is that you can't pre-scout opponents, which, you know, we got pre-scouted against, we being TeamLigma, you know, in the first game, and I would imagine at least a little bit in the second game. So, yeah, there's that, but, you know, GG's to them. Be interesting to see how the rest of this, you know, goes down. Cool to see that the ESL Dota channel was covering that game as well.
800 viewers.
Yeah, you know, plus all the viewers we had.
Thousands.
Really bumping that view count up. But indeed, that's going to do it for us. Shout out to the Ligma guys for participating and giving it a shot. You know, obviously we were cheering for them. Hope that they did a little bit better. You know, it would have been fun to get into the grand finals or the quarterfinals, which, you know, is all you need to get into in this event. But alas, so hopefully they will give it another shot again soon. St. Blue, any other things you want to shout out real quick before you get out of here?
No, just shout out Nevic Gang and Steven the Cat and all them, and love coming and casting with you, man. I'll gotta do this again sometime. OG status, you know. Go back with the caster duo. Hopefully we get a nice little pass and we get to cast them again, and if not, shout out Sanctified 5-man Midas. Check him out. DPC
exactly.
Div 2. super hype. You know, straight from my team and Portland Burnsider himself as well. So one of the boys.
Yeah, one of the boys. And yeah, no, I'm excited about that. And there's not really a ton of Div 2 coverage all the time, so it might be perfect for us to jump into. And yeah, always, you know, there's some League lads going on as well. Oh shit, Wicked Beast, I think is the dude's name. He's been casting a lot of the Wicked, the
nice.
League lads stuff, and he's actually from Oregon. So we brought him into the Burnside for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll see us around. You know, if he's Wild Man Beats with an E after Wild. So yeah, if he's doing some casts, maybe we'll jump into some of his casts sometime. Or you know, maybe rope him into doing some Burnsider events with us as well. So
heck yeah, bro. And how do we get some of that Yao sauce? That's the only question I have left before we pop.
That's true.
I would like some. Where Blue
yes.
Banero.
Blue Banero.
I want to try it. How can I? Venmo? What?
Yeah. We accept Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Right now, it's just I'm handling most of the business through the Twitter DMs, whether it's my own account at XTelevision, or whether it's the eXtine Fam Foods account. And yeah, basically, what is it? Let me bring this out one more time. Yeah, basically shipping in USA, $10. Right now, I'm doing a pack of Blue Banero, which is blueberry habanero. Extremely Tropical, which is pineapple, habanero, lemongrass, and ginger, and a bottle of these ahi hot sauce that I made with locally grown South American peppers, and $25 for the bottles plus $10 for the shipping. So hit me up. $35 for 3 bottles of hot sauce at your doorstep.
Slide in.
Yeah. And yeah, basically, you know, last batch went quick. So hit me up. My coworkers, Portland people, hit me up about it. And yeah, I'll be dropping a box in the mail and sending it your way. Pretty easy situation. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Pretty much.
Bye.
Yeah, well, final shout out to the team. Unfortunate ending to the night. We definitely think maybe there's some reasons we might be able to get a replay going, you know, due to not full rule usage and DPC eligible squads. We'll have to see how it goes down. Fingers crossed for the squad, but appreciate their service. And it was fun to get a cast here with St. Blue. But that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I am eXtine, joined by St. Blue. It was a pleasure. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace out.
Yow!